Greetings and welcome. It's been a while. It's been a minute, hasn't it been a minute? I'm here at the Sundial. Wanted to share some of the energy and also some of what has happened to me in this last almost 2 weeks being off of social media. First, I want to show how beautiful this area is and why when I come here, I usually always do a Facebook Live because it is just so powerful, so powerful. So you can see over here is my one of my favorite places that I want to bring the kids to so that I can get in and play. Right? Like last night going out dancing, get out and get out and about. It's really powerful. And then also, this is another beautiful spot right here. The water's coming in, you can walk underneath it. Really powerful. Going right underneath it. Being in this vortex, very powerful. Whoops, I almost dropped the camera. Thank you for coming on and saying hello. I appreciate you. It's almost been 2 weeks since I've been here. It's been a really good time for me to do this. Hey, Manny, oh my gosh, beautiful, yes. See you again, thank you. And I really want to say thank you to many of you who have been checking in on me, seeing how I'm doing, that have noticed, that I have been off of social media for a while. And thanks for the hearts, the shares, and really focusing in how I want to show up. And that's a big one. We're going to talk about perception, but we're going to come over to here. Naomi, good to see you. Hello, off to a suspension bridge. Talk soon. Sounds great. Great to see you again. Great to see you, honey. So how do I change? Wow, they changed this. So coming back over to here, I want you to see that this is the actual sundial. And the actual sundial shows what time it is on the ground. So let me show you that first, and then we can sit and chat. So let me come over to here. I'm walking backwards, but I'm really good at it. And see how there's the sundial, the actual sundial. And you can see it's like 12 o'clock over here. Good. And then the sundial goes all the way up, right? Really powerful stuff. And it comes all the way over to here. And that's how huge, it's humongous. And then the numbers. So here, just kicked it again. There's the 6. You see that? Come on over. If you're in the Phoenix area, you really need to come out to this vortex. There's the 10. Let's see if you can see it. There it is. Good. There's the 11. And then here's the shade. We're in the shade right now because it's only over 100 degrees. It's not that bad today. And we're over the 12 because it's almost 12. So we're over the 12 right now. And that's what I really wanted to show. And a lot of times, even in the wintertime, I come out here and I will sit right over here where the fireplace is and the couches are. And that's always a good place to sit and to ponder. I've done on the Lion's Gate 888, 8818 when that happened. I was here. And very powerful this vortex is. Powerful to me too, because it's one of the places that I come a lot to connect and be in oneness. And it's a place where I can really explore and come into the soul connection, and that's powerful. So vortexes are electromagnetic, and they're proven. There are vortexes like in Sedona, many people know that. But this one here in the sundial is a global one. And it's been here for many, forever. And the Native American would not sell this land. This is the story that I understand. It could be different, but this is what I understand. And that they said that they would not sell this land. So of course, what did commercial do? They put a sundial on it, and they were fine with it, so they couldn't do anything. But then they put, can you see all this? It's all kinds of shops and restaurants, and then we have this monstrosity, that's what I call it, behind me, that they are building a huge, huge hotel right there, which that just hurts the heart, because it was a great, beautiful view from here, what you would see, and now you don't see that because they put up this huge hotel. So we just embrace all of that, and it's not going to change the energy of here. There's also a little amphitheater that they do yoga and tai chi, and they have concerts and everything over there. And I didn't want to walk all the way over there, but that one is powerful too, because whenever I'm doing a event energy enhancer that I am, and I'm going into a new, it's a nonprofit, it's corporation, or and we're going to be talking about like a women's group conference or something, I come here to collect and get into my thoughts, and then go to that amphitheater and get on stage. And it helps me to be on that stage. So I wanted to share the vortex with you, because that energy is real, and healing, if you know me, you know that everything is about energy. Hey, Jeter's in the house. Good to see you, Jeter. I feel really good after dancing all night last night. That was really fun. That was a really fun time. So love it. Love ya. Love you too, Jeter. So I've been off of social media. Some of you have noticed, some of you have not. Many of you, and I thank you, have messaged me to see if I'm okay and how am I doing. I'm really doing well, so thank you for asking. And getting off of social media, the way that I was on social media, how much time I was spending on social media, I really recognized how it has cleared up my energies, and it's helped me to focus on a different perspective. Because in my business and what I do is I show up, and really what I'm doing is what? I'm helping you with hope and inspiration. Yes? Is that, can I get some hearts on that? Go ahead and give me a comment if that resonates with you. I mean, when I'm here and I'm showing up on a regular basis, it's helping with inspiration and hope, because we have a lot of shit show and negativity. We have a lot of shit going on right now. Families, friends, neighbors, we have such a division in what's happening in our world, that showing up and being able to help increase the energy and to help you to be able to smile and laugh, that's what I feel is that soul connection that I have, that soul purpose, that divine purpose. And what I found is that we start to lose our focus, our perception of our lives. And when we start to not lose it, because we never lose it, it's not like you ever have to find something. It's more of, it's not finding it, it's recognizing. Again, it's that time when we recognize what is serving your divine life purpose, what is serving your divine relationships, your divine career, your divine, what is it in your perception that helps you to see? And that's what happened. It wasn't that I just looked at the business, with the event energy enhancer, the speaker, the 4-time author, the Reiki master, the empowerment coach, the angel card reader. What is it that's in my divine life purpose? What is it that and how do I feel about everything? And what do I want to do? And that, it helped me to see, not just with here, with my energies, or not just how I think it should be. It actually helped me to feel to be. Okay, that's different, right? So to feel to be. And that's where it came from, is how do I feel and where am I coming from And then how do I want to show up in that place? Pretty interesting, right? Because the time that I spent being with myself, being with the perceptions of who I believe I am. Ooh, this is deep, yes. And this is what I teach. So it's always good to take a break and really hone, really carve out, really see where you're showing up. Because I can't show up for you in a Reiki session, in a coaching session, even online, being that energy, that event energy enhancer that shows up on these events and holds energy and really lifts the energy of the whole virtual experience and in person. If I'm not in that divine place of understanding who I am and how I am showing up and how I want to show up and know that I can show up in any faction. That was huge. And it has been huge for me. I need to get back in the shade because whoo, sweating. And to see this, to be in that. Have you ever felt, is this resonating with you? Have you ever just stopped and took a break from everyone, everything, and came from right here? And yes, many of you are my students, have done the things that help you to come from the inside out. This vortex here, I can feel it. And it feels and it helps me to ground myself. I come out here a lot, and yeah, it takes like 45 minutes for me to get here from my house. It's worth it to me because I have a place where I can ground, where I can be, and it can be real. You know, many of us are not really connected to ourselves in the reality of who we really are. And this is something that I see when I have my clients a lot. Okay, I'm in the water now. Can you see? Yeah, I'm in this little water thing, and it's so refreshing. See how the water goes, wee, and I'm like into my ankles, it's all with it. But it feels really good to be here. You don't want to get this all wet. That would be not good because then you can't hear me. Well, I hope that this has been helpful for you, and because we tend to stay in our we start to stay in our heads about what we perceive, what is happening, and perceiving what's going on. And the thing is in our real existence, in this human experience, what's really happening is how you feel. And nobody wants to really, that felt really good. Nobody really wants to connect to the feeling. Nobody really, you don't want to connect to how you feel because that makes you vulnerable sometimes. And that's one of the things that in my empowerment coaching and what I do is really help you to have that more inspiration and more hope about what's happening in not only the world, but what's happening with you, and to be easy on yourself, because we don't tend to be easy on ourselves. So, am I back on social media? Will I be back on social media? I'm not sure what that looks like. I did cancel the Daily Dose on Wednesdays. That's canceled. I really feel that I've been doing that for almost 2 years now. I mean, I've been doing it for over 20 years, but yet 2 years every week or every day, like I did when all this pandemic, supposed pandemic happened. And, I got from that. I went away from that. It's time for me to move to what my divine life purpose, and I feel that is. And because that's what I do to help you to figure out what yours is, to come in and from the inside out, but spending the time. So just a reminder that that's important for you to find out, to connect, to connect. Yeah, your feet are burning off, honey. No, your feet are burning. Get in the water. Get her in the water. Wow. This cement is way too hot. Oh well. Must be out of town. They don't realize that. Poor baby. Oh wow. Some people, huh? Remember, people, feel the cement with the back of your hand, and that's what a dog feels on their paw. They breathe out of their paws. They do. And if it's too hot, you're gonna ruin the poor baby's pads. Well, anyway, a different perception, a different Angel Marie showing up, and some different things that I'm gonna be putting into place also. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, Angie. You are a light in the world. I'm not sure who that is. I apologize because it did not come up. It did not come up with who you are. So I appreciate you, though. I also have it take a break, too. Yeah, from Facebook. I did it for 3 days, and it felt liberating, but I miss everyone so much that I came back. But I'm going to try to be much either. Sometimes just reached out to me and told me that they missed my post. And you know what? That's was really powerful for me too, is to actually have people that were coming to me even on Messenger, because of course I kept that on because I was still seeing coaching clients and Reiki clients and still talking to people about me speaking at their engagements and what's going on there and fixing things, but I wasn't actually posting all the time. So thank you. I am too taking a break. And yes, I get you. I totally get you. And taking a break to being more positive energy back up. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't know who you are, but thank you. And then Lisa saying hi. Oh, Jeannie. Oh, Jeannie Star. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate that, Star. Thank you. That's really lovely. And Lisa Joe, love you also. Can't wait to see you hopefully soon in Denver when I go there. As I want to go to Denver and then I want to go to Colorado Springs. So this time has been a soul time for me to connect on a different level. And I have to say it, and I'm going to say it, it's putting me first. And that's something that I haven't done because I just really haven't put me first and how I want to be and and how I feel about my life and how I feel. So I'm really urging you, kicking you, inviting you to take the time to look at what's going on in your life and how are you really perceiving it? And are you perceiving it with the same old, or are you looking at it saying, wait, how do I feel? Because when we come from here, we have some ego. And we understand that our spirituality, our God, however you say, that our ego will take us back to shame, blame, guilt, and also some fear in the old. And coming from a place of how do I feel is acceptance and love. And having the time to do that, you know, I'll be honest, when I first started, I would find myself in a meditation and all I was thinking about is what I was going to post next. And I didn't realize how much I was putting into what that post looked like, even in my meditations. And now being almost 2 weeks, be 2 weeks on Wednesday, which maybe it will be. I don't know when I'm going to actually come back because I want to come back in a more, a place of more that I'm serving on a bigger level, but serving in a place that I and you have this feeling and edge and that energy and that movement. And not that you didn't before, but yet I'm more balanced and have a different perspective of how I want to show up. So thank you. And thank you for all your love, your concern, your emails. Oh my gosh, the emails, but then also just the messages here on Facebook that I've received from everyone saying, are you okay? Where are you? What's going on? I mean, I'm blessed. A student wanted to go to Sedona and went there. I've been out dancing. I've been to lunches. I've been to some amazing places and really have nurtured me, nurtured my soul, nurtured inside of me. So Janie Star, thank you. Yeah, me too. Yeah. And to show up, to really serve. That's where I'm at. So thank you for being here. Thank you for wanting to perceive and look at life different because you can. So I'm gonna sit and do some meditation here. Might actually get in my car because I am sweating, but I might get in my car and actually do a meditation. But this meditation is an activation. So please tell me in the comments if this is resonating with you, that you would like this activation, because I'm going to do this activation, this clearing on a subatomic level. And it's going to be for all timelines. And if you understand any of that, you understand what I'm talking about. And understand that I'm doing this for the planet, for all of humanity, for you. So just by you saying thank you, Angel, or shine on, I will put your name in, because this will take for later also, because this will go on and I'll keep checking. So Lisa, thank you. Lisa, for being on right now, that you will take it. And also Jeannie, we see probably you will take that, and just be open to receive this energy. And because I am an expert at energy, just be open to receive the energy. That's it. Open to the energy. Not open to that I'm putting anything on you or putting anything in you. It's just you're open and taking some time to do some breathing and to open yourself up to this different energy. Because this energy that is so powerful will help to change your life, to create a different energy in your life. And I think the biggest thing is your perception. Don't you want to change your perception? I know that was something that I was really in a rut. And you may not have seen, and you may think, oh, Angel, that's not true. But really, I was in a rut. And it was just this rut of doing what I was doing. And when I stepped back, there wasn't even a time that I could step back, because what was happening with my family was so emotional that all I could do was cry. I'm just being very vulnerable. It was all I was doing was crying. And I really recognized that I needed to be more in balance and to be able to help more people, and that I was not using what I teach for all these 20 years, and that I was in a rut. So it was one day I was meeting with my virtual assistant out of Utah, and we were going to do like 3 or 4 blogs in advance so we could still send things out while I was taking a hiatus, but yet, we could still get the blogs off and still touch and serve you. And I pushed the Zoom to be on, and I sat in my chair and I went back in my chair and I took this breath and then just started crying. And then I looked over and she was looking at me and she's like, Angel. And I said, I can't do this. It's not time right now. I get to do it. And that's one of the things I get to do it. I love and I get to do this stuff. But when it gets to the point where I get to do it, yet I don't have the energy to do it, that's when I had to step back. And I just was crying. And poor Kimberly, my virtual assistant, she's just looking at me going, Angel, it's okay. Or, she understood, but I've never really lost it like that. And it was a good time to do that. And it helped me to be vulnerable like that, that it was time for me to take a break and that it was going to be okay. And for me, feeling the way I do today on this beautiful, nurturing Sunday, looking at this amazing mountain, you see that? Amazing mountain, and what I'm looking at over there. I mean, this is just amazing. And that I get to see this, I get to be in this energy. My feet are burning off. I'm gonna have to jump in the water again. Yep. And to be able to be in this, and also I just was with Susan up here in Carefree, and Susan is an amazing healer, and to be able to be in her presence, you know how sometimes being in somebody's presence, just being in their presence can help you to connect in a different way. That's what it helped. It helped my soul. And be able to give her a hug and say, oof, let's do some clearing on this, and to connect in a different way. So perceive it, perceive my life, perceive things. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being open for the activation that I'm going to do right now. And that you're open to receive this activation, this meditation, this energy, however you want to put it. And I'm proud of you. Even after the fact, go ahead and put shine on. Go ahead and put something so that I put your name, and then I'm going to put you in a medicine wheel, and we're going to continue this. So hopefully, not hopefully, I will be back soon on social media. We will see. There's going to be lots of different changes. But you know what? If we didn't have change, we wouldn't have the constant, now would we? And that's what I'm loving. Hello to Maria. Say SCLA. Marisa. You know who you are. Good to see you. Hello. And it's time for this activation, and it's time for us to seek, be in our inner shine. And I know that's, you know, the Shine On movement, the Shine On show, the Shine book. My dog's name is Shine. I get that. But you know what? Shine On, Tessa. Yes, Tessa, good to see you. Ramon, good to see you. And to step into our true shine is not necessarily staying in with what you think and study. And that's one thing I get from lots of people. Thank you for the loves. Is that, Angel, I've been studying and I get it, but they don't spend any time exploring how they feel. How do you feel? Do you do things because you've been doing them for how long? How do you feel about it? How do you feel? So, ooh, my feet are burning again. Put the shoes back on. So, thank you. I'm glad I caught you today. My son, Michael, Crystal Queen, loves you. Oh, Crystal Queer loves you. Oh, that is so cool. Michael, my son, I know what you're talking about. I know, yes. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming on. And there's going to be some questions for everybody very soon about what you would like and how you want me to show up and help you. Yeah, you. It might be 10 people, 20 people, 100 people on the line. It doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter. It's the interaction in what we're having right now is what matters. And that's that interaction between us that helps us to come to a place where we feel better about each other, where we feel valued, where we feel that we're being in the service of the world. Yeah, the feeling of it. So thank you for saying that you want this activation. You would like me to spend a little time breathing into and helping the consciousness of humanity, and that you would like that. That warms my heart. It really does. It really warms my heart to see that you would like that. So thank you, because it will help you in your perception. You might not even know it. And please drink more water. There's just a study that just came out that I just read on water. So I must, that's one of my biggest things I teach, because everybody doesn't drink enough water, is that you should be drinking 3 to 5 ounces of water. Feet are burning off. 3 to 5 ounces of water every hour. And you do not chug that. You sip it through that hour. And half your weight of ounces a day is also helpful. So however you work that out, but it is a beautiful balance. You want to see this? Oh, this beautiful bird that just went right onto this cactus right here. Wow. They're just talking to me. They really are. And all the things that they're saying and talking. Thank you. Thank you for your love and your light. Thank you for you. Remember to change your mindset, energize your life, to ignite your life, and to shine on. And what am I really saying? What am I really saying with all of that? Be aware of what is happening in your life. Be aware of how you connect. Be aware, and then be responsible. Be responsible. What is your responsibility? What is that? And then take the action. Take the action. Change your mindset. Be aware, but get out of here. Ignite your life. Be responsible. Ignite it. Ignite your heart. How do you feel? How do you feel? And then shine on is also taking the step. Say, Angel, I have no energy. I don't know what to do with my energy. I have no energy. And I'm like, well, then get off your butt. Do the shine on shake. It's a joke. It's a really funny joke to do the shine on shake. But what is the shine on shake? The shine on shake moves energy. And it reminds you to be that. Sherry. Hello, my dear. Sherry. Thank you for all your texting and messages and checking in on me. I appreciate it. So I really do. And I'm being here in Cave Creek at the Sundial and the vortex. I had to come on to talk about not only about vortexes and how they can help you and just taking time to just be, also how it's been to be off of social media and not always feeling like I need to post something. That's been really different. I love you all. I do. You're my family. You've helped me so much. All these years that I've been on. And I'm coming back probably this week or next week. We'll see. It might be 1st of September. Now I'll tell you a little secret. Secret, there's not many of you on. Secret. I'm going to be getting on with E360, and the whole format's going to change. And I'm really gotten a lot of my divine purpose and got out of my way to say, hey, help me to be able to show up and serve you in a bigger way. And that's really what I'm about, right? It's to serve humanity, to serve with hope and inspiration. That's the bottom line, because I'm the event energy enhancer. So what do? I help energize, engage, and educate on any virtual or even in-person event, because it's the energy. And you see that in me, that energy. That never went away. That wasn't what I wanted to check in with. I wanted to check in on my perception of how I was showing up for you. Most of all, how I was showing up for me. You know? Yes, and this is the thing, is many of us light workers, many of you are looking at how can we contribute to the world to help others? You know, and we all are starting new chapters in our lives. I love this, what you're writing, yeah, and you feel it's time to make a a conscious effort to show up and serve. Yes, yes. And that was something, you know, I've done for the last 20 years, even though people thought I was, you know, crazy and three heads with this energy stuff and this Reiki stuff and the chakra stuff. And now people are going, hey, energy is real. It is. How do I feel about this energy? And that's why I'm not a co-host. I'm not an MC. I hold energy in events. You see that when you go to the Zoom events or meetings at work. Don't you see that? I mean, you see it all the time because you're at work and you're on these Zoom calls and they're so boring and they don't have to be. And that's where I come in. And that's where I feel like I can really shine my light to help, to inspire. Because if you're watching the news, if you're watching what's going on in the world, oh my gosh, guys, you can get so depressed so fast and wonder how it's really going to happen. John, so nice to see you. So nice to see you, John. Thank you. And that's where I want to help people shift their mindset. See that their foundation and what's been in their belief systems and their bodies, that they haven't been nurturing, and that it's easy to do it. And that's what it's easy and fun to do it. And I can show you it. Yet I have to show up and I have to be in a place where that's my divine life purpose, to do this. Being off of social media, being off of putting all of the 19 classes that I have, the 14 different modalities, all the things that I do, it was, and people would say to me, Angel, what do you really do? And they couldn't answer that. They couldn't answer what I really do after all. And I was like, okay, there's something. I am an expert at energy. I'm an expert in talking about energy and about helping you to have more energy, to boost your energy, to move your energy, to get rid of negative energy, to understand how that you have the power. And that's why my coaching is empowerment coaching, because that's what I'm doing. And I get very excited about all of this because just like you said in the one comment here, Maurice, I think Maurice, oh, I know who you are, is that you feel it's time. Don't you feel it's time? So I feel it's definitely time to show up and to help everyone to show up in a different manner, to show up in a more of a beautiful place, in a beautiful way. I'm just giving you different perspectives of where I'm at the Sundial in Cave Creek. And if you're here in Phoenix, take the drive, come to the Sundial, sit. Yeah, it's hot. Whatever, we're in Phoenix. And it's really not that bad. I don't even know if it's 100 today. Feels beautiful. You know, I'm sweating, but it doesn't matter. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you with your comments. Thank you with your hearts and your shares, because people want to feel and understand vortexes, and taking a break from social media is powerful. So nurture yourself today. Nurture you. And I will see you soon on something new, because the Shine On Show is coming back, all new. Your Time to Shine with Angel Marie, my interview series that I was doing, that's coming back to really forecast and really to connect to people that are making a difference with the Shine On movement. Shine On movement is, yes, it's about showing up and being in that energy, in that kindness. And we're going to have guests that come on, and I'm going to interview people that are doing those things that are contributing to the world in that way, just like he said. So thank you. Have a fabulous day. Remember to change your mindset, ignite your life, and to shine on. Do something today that nurtures you. You matter. You make the difference. Shine on, shine on, shine on. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.